let's go over those answers and see how we did. So we know that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So I think, well, how many times will 16 go into 32? So I need 2 16s to make 32. So that would be 2 pounds. I know that there is 2,000 pounds in 1 ton. So what would I have to do to my tons? I'd have to have 7 of those, times them by 7. So then I'm going to do the same thing over here. 2 times 7 is 14. And then I would need to put on these 3 zeros to make it 1,000 times bigger. Same conversion here, but remember we've got that 2.5. So I've got 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. So I would have to times this by 2.5. So then over here, I would have to times that by 2.5. There's a couple different ways you could do this. I know that 2 times 2 is 4,000, or 2 times 2 is 4, and then make that 1,000 times bigger would be 1,000. And then half of 2,000 would be 1,000. So let me write that out. So 2,000 times 2 equals 4,000. And then I would have 2,000 times half. So half of 2,000 would be 1,000. So if I put those together, 2.5 tons would equal 5,000 pounds. And on the last one, this is kind of like the one we did in the launch. I know that 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. So I say, well, 1 times 12 would give me 12. So then over here, I need to do 16 times 12. So 16 times 12. I'm going to use the standard algorithm for this. So 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. I am done with my ones place, and that makes me happy. 1 times 6 is 6, and 1 times 1 is 1. So that would be 192. And a lot of times we can get really excited. It's like 192, woohoo, and we want to put that answer in there. But remember, we still have these 10 ounces we got to add in. So 192 plus 10. This would be 202 ounces. Now on page number 2, we know that 16 ounces equal 1 pound. So I know 16 and 16 is 32. If I added a third 16, that would be 48. So I times this side by 3. So then 1 times 3 is 3. So 48 ounces is equal to 3 pounds, pardon. Then I know that 1 ton is equal to 2,000 pounds. To get from 1 ton to 3 tons, I would need that 3 times. So over here, 2 times 3 is 6. Make that 1,000 times bigger with those 3 zeros. Here I've got 1.5 pounds. So I know that 1 pound is 16 ounces. So if I know 1 pound is 16 ounces, I'm going to solve this one a little bit different. I'm going to kind of break it apart. Then I think, well, what would be half of a pound? Half of a pound would be 8 ounces. So I think, well, 8 plus 6. So that would be 24 ounces. And then the last one here, 1 pound equals 16 ounces. make this 5 times bigger. This would be 5 times larger. 16 times 5. Well, I know 10 times 5 is 50, and 6 times 5 is 30. So then 16 times 5 would be 80. I almost wrote it. And then I can't forget these guys again at 80, so it'd be 85 ounces. So to go over the answers real quick, number 1 would be 2 pounds. 2 would be 14,000 pounds. 3 would be 5,000 pounds. 4 would be 202 ounces. Number 5 would be 3 pounds. 6, 6,000 pounds. 7, 24 ounces. And our last one would be 85 ounces. Tomorrow, you're going to do a really fun scavenger hunt with measurement around your house, and then a quiz on Monday. And then we'll be moving on to our very last unit of 5th grade.